Hello, my name is Cory LeVine. I'm a freshman here at Nova Southeastern University, and I'm here to talk to you about my life. I understand that kind of sounds conceited, but let me explain. I'm here to talk to you about who I am, who I have been, and who I will be. When I think about myself, I think of two words: carpe diem. It means to seize the day, to take charge of everything that happens in life. I was first saw that phrase with my dad, and we thought it would be a clever idea to just take that name and plaster it on the side of our dream boat. But in actuality, what it did was give me a new outlook on life. I stand before you today to talk about my life, about who I am, and why you should get to know me. Now, before I start, I know I'm talking about myself, and I want to tell you now that I'm not going to be lying or being dishonest or being offensive in any way, because my moral values stand on honesty, respect, and passion. If there's anything passionate I could be about, is my life that I've lived so far. Decisions I've made every day, and the hopes and dreams that I have, that's one what's to come. Now, because you know what's to come, let's start with the beginning. It sounds fitting, right? Now imagine a 3-year-old baby boy. Blonde hair, blue eyes, chubby, with red lips, and it looks like a woman just walked up to him and kissed him. That was me. That was my image. But most people will look past that and realize that this 3-year-old has certain talents that most 3-year-olds don't have. I'll explain. Just after turning 3, I started learning piano. I don't mean banging on the keys or drumming on the sides. I mean learning how to play. Since then, I've learned how to perform in classical and modern music, from Beethoven to Billy Joel to Moonlight Sonata to New York State of Mind. But my preference in music is the complexity and excitement of jazz and blues. After playing for 16 years, I realized that piano is my serenity. That through the keys and melodies and the different challenging songs that I try to learn, is something that I just cannot let go of. Soon after learning how to play, still almost 4, I started learning Kung Fu, which is a type of martial arts. From there, I learned self-defense with hand-to-hand combat and weapons such as staff, sword, and spear. I've also participated in several Chinese New Year events, a couple of tournaments before turning 10, and I also cooperated with teaching a younger toddler class. Before turning 15, I actually received my black belt. Now, I also have an addiction for outdoors and sports. Realize we're in Florida, so what else can we do is but fish. I love fishing. Everything from Everglades to Key West to Tennessee. Wherever there's water, I'll drop a line. Just psst. But I've also learned and grew up with baseball. I've played every single position that you could think of, but my favorites were catcher and third baseman. But unfortunately, I had to stop playing baseball when high school started because of a busy schedule. Now, enough about my past. Let's talk about who I am today, what I'm making of myself. Don't worry, I'm still in touch with sports. I'm right now playing with the Ultimate Frisbee team at NSU. It's a fun game that I played in high school and I want to keep in touch with. But I'm always constantly in the gym or playing pickup games such as basketball, football with friends. As a fun side, I've just recently applied for a new job with the orientation leadership team. I just want to get back with the school and teach new incoming freshmen such as myself. But currently, I'm more focused on school. Walking into NSU, I don't have to adjust. I've been ready for college since my junior year in high school. But there's one thing I need to work on, and that's procrastination. I understand a lot of people have that issue. But my short-term goals is to become on the dean's list, to remain as an honors student, to keep my scholarships, as well as to keep my seat in dual admissions of the finance program. Now, let's jump on our time machine here and see what's in store for me in the next decade or two. I see myself as getting a job in a bank or a firm with preferably a company that Jamie Dimon started, which is Chase Bank. Stay in the finance realm. I'll become one of the top financial analysts in the company and then go on as the senior financial analyst or CFO of SportsCenter, because I realized that that company has a passion of mine which is related to sports. Now, going past that to retirement, I'll finish my astounding career and decide to live in a mountainous area like Tennessee, which happens to be where some family lives. I'll start a family there and teach my kids the ins and outs of life so they can get ahead in life. After the kids move out, I'll decide to move down to the Keys, and preferably an island called Craig's Key where I could fish all day and night. Now, that being said, I'm happy to have shared a part of my life with you. And I spoke of my childhood and explained the little adventurous Cory And then I went on to talking about the Cory that's now mature, that's standing in front of you today with a little spark of enthusiasm still. And then I talked to you about the future business mogul that's soon to come. So, the past, the present, and the future. They go by quickly, but they are never forgotten. Carpe diem, seize the day. That has passed from generation to generation, and I want you to understand that no matter what happens in life, I hope you follow that too. Thank you. Have a great day.